What if I told you there's a simple way to improve with women from home? Hi, I'm Denton Fisher. I'm a dating coach as of about 10 years. I've worked for 4 different companies, coached thousands of clients in person and online. And today I give you 7 exercises that you can use to improve with women from the comfort of your home. Let's get into it. This exercise I call the 3 good and the 3 bad. When I worked with my very first company, I was trying to find new ways to hype myself up. So were the other coaches. We wanted to find out a good routine to get ourselves in the pocket. So what I would do is I would blast music and I would vision myself approaching and just killing it and murdering the night and never getting rejected. I created unrealistic expectations. Because no matter who you are, no matter what you do, women are finicky and you will on occasion get rejected in the process of getting better with women. So how do you prepare for that? Now, yes, you want to assume the positive. Assuming the positive makes the likelihood of an interaction with a girl going better. You're going to be more positive, more upbeat. You're going to be in a better mood, giving her more eye contact, being confident, being suave, speaking at the right tone instead of being nervous. However, how do you prepare for those moments where you are not doing so great, where a girl, no matter what you do, was going to reject you in the harshest way possible? This is where the 3 good and 3 bad comes in. Yes, you should be hyping yourself up. Yes, you should be putting yourself in a mood that will make you attractive to women. But you should also prepare for those times where the girls will not. For those times where the girls were going to be in just a piss poor mood, no matter what you could have done. No matter who approached them, they would have given that guy the worst energy, the most negative energy. This is how the exercise goes. You visualize you saying hi to a girl, the girl receiving you well, and you doing one line after that. So the way that I usually envision it is I will visualize it. I'll close my eyes and I'll imagine myself approaching a girl. Hey, how's it going? You're cute. What's your name? And the girl saying, ba, 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 and receiving you in a good way. And be like, well, what are you doing here? And now that's the very first set. And I do this 3 times over. Now I'm going to do it the exact same way, except the girl gives me a bad reaction. Hey, you're really cute. What's your name? Oh, fuck off. Okay. Hope you have a better night. Or you can respond with just a simple look and a walk away. By doing this, you now have control of your night and you're not afraid to approach girls because no matter what she gives you, you have the answers. So you can stop being so afraid to approach girls and you now have the proper basis to actually put yourself out there from without the fear of getting rejected because you know how to handle it. Now, the next one I call I'm the shit exercise. Now, a lot of the guys that I deal with are codependents or people that make themselves a lot smaller so people around them feel comfortable around them. If you're one of these people, Did your electricity go out too?
We got the same electricity.
Well, I don't know. I can't see the light on your side. I thought only my lamp went out.
No, it's all the power.
Oh, wow. Now, what do you want to do, generally speaking, when you want to change somebody's personality from that of being too humble to that of being a cocky motherfucker to being a confident guy? You have to swing the pendulum to the far end of the spectrum. The reason for this being is because when you are used to being a certain person for your entire life, you're used to being a nice guy, you're used to being this, that, you have to push it to the far end of the spectrum for you to break your ego, for you to actually start moving into a new character. So it's like if you're trying to bend a broken straw, you'll bend it back a little bit further the other way so you can get it going straight again. In the same way, you have to bend yourself back a little bit more to get yourself into a proper level of self-esteem. So this is what I do. I usually will close my eyes before I go to bed and I will visualize myself being a bad motherfucker and I'll start repeating to myself and I'll start saying, I'm the shit. I'm a bad motherfucker. I walk away from explosion in slow motion. I dodge bullets like Neo the Matrix. I'm a bad motherfucker. I'm daddy. And now by me doing this and visualizing this and me just hyping myself up, I now have I start developing more self-esteem. And I'm not going to lie, if you actually do push this into the far end of the spectrum where you do start feeling like a god, girls will still like you even fucking more. If you are walking up to girls thinking you're a god, there's no way that a girl in a club will not like you. Girls like that of value. So even if it might be unhealthy, quote unquote, girls still like it more. So to each their own. Now, the next one is something I've started doing because I was having a hard time breaking up old habits from when I was shy. I call it Mannerism mirroring. So I look for guys that are considered charismatic and good with women. And I will study them and in front of a mirror, I will try to mimic the way they move and the way they speak. Now, by doing this, I start rewiring the way that I move and speak. And if you do this daily in front of a mirror, playing a video with a celebrity or some charismatic character, you'll start adopting the traits yourself naturally and effortlessly. Now, the next one is something you've heard of a lot, but it's practicing gratitude. I've noticed so many guys that are so whiny about what they don't have, and that thing that they don't have is the reason why girls don't like them. Your race, your age, your height, your living at your mom's house, whatever the fuck it is, you are now fixating on the singular thing, and this is just ruling your life and ruling your vision of how people view you. Now, for this reason, when you walk up to a girl, you're now not assuming the positive, you're assuming the negative, because you think that she could somehow see all these things. You think that she cares. And now because you're doing this, guess what? She's going to start looking for reasons why you're not enough because you don't think you're enough. So you have to practice gratitude, and it'll also give you more of a healthy sense of self-esteem. So what do? You start practicing gratitude daily. Now, if you don't know what this is, you focus on that which you do have and not that which you don't. Thank God I have a roof over my head. Thank God I have a car. Thank God I have a full head of hair. Thank God I have these clothes. Thank God I have this. Thank God I have my family, my friends, this blah, 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 blah. Focus on that which you control, that which you have, not that which you don't. This one is one for my overthinkers. You guys, oftentimes when you go to a club, you cannot relax. And relaxation is the number one key to getting in state. If you're going to the club and you're just like super tense, it's hard to get into a good headspace. Relaxation is key to getting to all the emotions that are akin to being in state. So what is one to do? You are to start meditating. Anytime you start getting anxious, get into a meditative headspace. Focus on your breath. Breathe through your belly. Start focusing on making this a habit. The more that you get used to just making your mind blank and stop overthinking, stop adding all this extra shit to your conversation so you can be present with the girl even and have a conversation, the better your conversations will go, the better your overall night will go, the better off you'll feel as a person. You won't be so anxious and nervous all the time. The last one I call the 2.0 version, or journaling. So you should be writing field reports, duh. After a night out, you need to write down and ask yourself, how could I have done tonight differently if I wanted to improve? Was there anything that held me back from getting a certain outcome that I wanted? Secondly, you should be looking at the world around you and understand there are men out there that have realities that allow them to have what they want. They have habits built up. They have mentalities, mindsets about the world around them and about themselves. They have beliefs about who they are. They have maybe a certain ethic. Maybe when they talk to a girl and they give her eye contact, it's coming from a place of believing they are of value in comparison to her. Now, for you, the point of the 2.0 version is it's a constant thing you want to be doing daily, where you're trying to imagine what is this lens of reality, because it is very abstract and it's hard to understand. But if you can create something of this abstract vision of this person, of who he is, if he was in your body, he could be crushing it. What does he think? How does he move? What are his habits? How is this person different than you? How does he move his face, his hand gestures, all these things? How does he speak? Does he speak more from his stomach or does he speak more high in his throat? You got to be thinking this stuff through. Is he expressive? Is he outgoing? Is he extroverted? What is it that you need to be to start getting the women you want? This is something you should be doing daily, if not weekly or monthly. Just start developing the person you want to be. Because if you have a clear vision of who this person is, it'll be a lot easier to step in his shoes or even walk in the right direction. If you don't know where you're supposed to go, how are you supposed to get to the end goal of getting the girls if you don't know who you're supposed to be? It's a lot easier once you understand and you have a full vision of this person. All right, guys, I hope that helped out. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment if you have any questions. And with that being said, peace.